Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Lecturer, Mr. Ari, and all of my beloved friends. First of all, let us thank to the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala because of His blessing, we are able to join this presentation. We are from Group 1. Let's introduce ourselves. The first member, or me, is Hera Puryanisa, and the second, Brianna, Balkishara, Mutiara, Deltania, Seni, and Yola. Well, let's open our meeting by saying Bismillah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you. For the next agenda is a presentation session. For the presentation today is about manufacturing agar-agar as a form of colloid application. For the next agenda is the first turn will be given by the first presenter. Please welcome.
Hello, let me start the presentation. This is the outline of presentation. Number 1 is introduction. Number 2, purpose and benefit. Number 3, method of investigation, results and discussion, and conclusion and recommendation. Introduction. What is agar-agar? Agar is a high molecular weight carbohydrate that the cell walls of seaweed jelly belongs to the pectin group and is a polymer composed of galactose monomers. Agar is a jelly-like substance extracted from red seaweed extract. This material has been used since 315 years ago by the Japanese. Furthermore, agar contains fiber which is good for the digestive system. In addition, this material is actually also low in calories. Agar which is traded in the market is generally sold in dry form with the following description. The color is white to yellow pale, has a characteristic odor of agar, and is packaged in the form of flour, stick, flakes, granules, or paper-like sheet. The chemical characteristic of jelly include nutritional content, solubility, and digestibility. The structure of agar consists of 2 main components, namely agarose and agaropectin. In the slide, there is the molecular structure of agarose and agaropectin. Next. Purpose and benefit. Purpose. The purpose of this experiment is to determine the type of colloid and how to make colloid by making one of the colloid products, namely agar. To prove that agar is one of the food that is formed due to a solid liquid colloid system with the properties of its formation being colloidal. Benefit. As a form of knowledge for us that colloidal properties are applied in everyday life, for example in agar. In addition, the colloidal nature of this agar has several other benefits apart from being a food, including as a medium for cultivating bacteria or tissue culture in the laboratory, chemical compactor in experiment, stationary paste in gel, electrophoresis to inhibit the movement of object molecule due to the voltage difference between the 2 poles. Thank you.
Method of investigation. How to make agar. Pour a packet of jelly powder into 700 ml of drinking water in a saucepan. Place over low heat, stirring until dissolved. Add the sugar or according to taste, blend it about 2 to 3 minutes. Pour into clean containers and allow to cool, cover with tight lids. Let stand in refrigerator until set. Then store in refrigerator or freezer. Next. Result and discussion. Agar is called colloid. Solid liquid colloidal system, lipophilic colloid, free surface energy increase, lower gives free energy. Agar is called colloid because in the process a gel structure is formed which is created because when heated in water the gelatin and water molecules move freely, and then when cooled the gelatin molecules are close to each other, solidify and form a lattice and surround water molecules. This is the result in a solid and liquid colloidal system. In the colloidal system, the sitting phase is the agar molecule. Agar-agar is included in the type of liquophilic colloid, which is a colloidal system in which the dispersed particles have a relatively large absorption power so that they can attract and absorb the molecules of the medium. The spontaneous formation of liquophilic colloidal system occurs because the free surface energy increase associated with bringing the macroscopic phase into the dispersed state is compensated by the gain in free energy due to participation of the forming participant in the burning motion. For liquophilic colloid, this stability occurs because the solution is thermodynamically stable. The solution has a lower given free energy than dispersed components. Next, conclusion and recommendation. Conclusion, from the observation, it can be concluded that agar is a type of solid emulsion, with the dispersed phase being a liquid and the dispersed phase being a solid. Agar-agar is included in the type of liquophilic colloid. Agar is made by condensation and is a nutritional colloid product. Recommendation, further research is needed to find out more about the colloid structure in agar from the initial powder, the absorption process with water to binding to form a stable colloid. In addition, it is necessary to find out the benefits of agar related to its colloidal properties. Thank you.
Next turn, maybe. Next question, maybe. Thank you for the presenter. Well, now we are in 2 sessions and each session is for 2 questions. Please raise your hand and don't forget to mention your name before giving opinion, question, or answer. Any question, maybe?
Hello, Hera. I have a question. My name is Yola Rahmania. In this presentation, there are explained about the process of gel structure formed in agar-agar. So my question is, are there any factors that can affect the process of gel structure formed in agar-agar? Thank you.
Next turn, maybe.
Excuse me. My name is Brina. I want to ask about how colloids can form on agar. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. Now for the answer from Tania or Mutiara, please.
Thank you for the question. I want to answer the question from Yola. The factor that affect gel properties are temperature, concentration of agar, pH, sugar, and ester sulfate. Agar gel is reversible to temperature. Increasing the concentration of agar will increase the strength and hardness of the gel. Sugar content also has a big influence of the formation of gel from agar. An increase in sugar content result in a gel that is hard but less cohesive in texture. The effect of pH on gel strength is that the lower pH to pH 2.5, the weaker the gel strength will be. The effect of sulfate ester on the gel strength is that the higher the sulfate ester content, the lower the gel strength of the agar. The most important thing about agar is the nature of gel agent and its application in a acute temperature range. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I want to answer the next question from the Brina. May I? I'm sorry, I cannot on cam because my network is so low in here and the electricity in my home is turned off. I'm so sorry, but I will try to answer the question. How colloid form on agar? As previously explained, that agar has the property of lyophilic colloid like the solvent, meaning that this colloid can only be dispersed if we add a suitable solvent. For agar, the dispersion medium is water, so when it mixes with water, the colloid will expand due to the absorption of the solvent and then form a homogeneous colloid solution. Then when the temperature is cold, it begins to solidify, close together, and form a lattice that encloses the water molecules. In this lyophilic colloid, the stability occurs because the solution has a lower Gibbs free energy than the separate components. If we see the structure of the agarose in the first slide, the 3 hydrogen atoms at the residue 3 and 6 anhydroyl galactose force the molecule to form a helical structure. The interaction between the helical structure is what causes the gel formation. And the replacement of the L-galactose sulfate compound by the 3,6-anhydroyl galactose compound resulted in rigidity in the helical structure from which the gel began to form. I think that's the answer from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for finally, we are come to the last agenda. We would like to say thanks again for the presenter and all of audience for active participants. Hopefully, the presentation will give benefit for us. Thank you for your attention. See you later. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.